Hi guys, C-Mag here, back again for another special episode of my Summer Car Hardcore playthrough. Because today is day 2 of the Suvi-sprint Junior League rally race. We've stayed up all night delivering advertisements for Timo because, well, we're flat broke and we need money bad. Oh, now we're all hopped up on coffee. Actually, let's get some more coffee. More coffee. This is a bad idea. As I was saying, we're all hopped up on coffee and we're ready to, instead of sleep, go straight back to the race and get right back to it. But enough screwing around, let's do this. Fuses! I won't forget this time, I promise. Actually, you know what, before we leave, what time is it? I am afraid the rally's going to start. Oh yeah, any second now, so we got to get into town quick before they start up. Otherwise we might be taken out on the Jonas here. Probably the worst possible vehicle. Really? Really, Jonas? We're back to this again. God love you. You thing, you. Like I was saying, probably the worst possible vehicle to be on if confronted with a plethora of rally cars. Jonas, the lake is right there. Do you really want to go for a permanent swim in the lake? Do you wanna? You're about to. I'll do it. I'm just crazy enough to do it. I still have Uncle's van. I could take that into town. Just don't want to. Now please, allow me to ride you. Do not tempt me. Do not tempt me. Huzzah. Alright, boys. We gotta get moving. Don't worry, Jonas. You're about to be punished. Severely. Ooh, man, that was one hell of a ride. Forgot just how far away this is from our house when we're on the Jonas. This thing is not the fastest thing in the world. While we're here, let's put a little two-stroke fuel in. We can't have much left from yesterday. Oh wow, almost burned, well, more than half a tank. I'm not surprised. We did a lot of work on this little thing. Honestly, looking back, probably doing the advert's job halfway into the evening was not a great idea. But at least it's done, so when Timo comes back to work tomorrow, we'll get paid, and at least have enough money to cover our bills and other expenses. Well, and to get food, God, we're so low on food. It's a little worried we might starve to death. We'll grab our motor oil, take care of the Satsuma, and get straight back to the race. Perfect. What? Why? Jonas. That was the most bizarre stall I've ever had. Mostly because after the motor had shut down, it kept creeping forward for a few inches. Very weird. There she is, the hero car of our playthrough. Little Red Rally Hood. Sponsored by Fuses! No worries, sweetheart. We'll take good care of you. We'll get you ready for this race today. Let's see. How much coolant did we burn? That is the question. I'm sure it's quite a lot after yesterday. Huh. That's actually really surprising. With it having spit up twice, I thought it would be much lower than that. That's actually a very good sign. Perhaps the parts aren't quite as worn as I thought they were. Either way, we'll get it all topped up. Still check our oil. Now I'm not so sure we've even burned any oil since the coolant is at such a good level. Oil quality's still good, and it looks like we barely used any oil. Also a very good sign, since we were pushing the car pretty hard yesterday. Granted, not near as hard as we could have been, but I was concerned about the part's durability and the fourth gear pop-out problem we've been having. So my major concern is that that's going to rear its ugly head today and cost us a lot of time. As it currently stands, we're in 5th place, and it's going to take us pushing her to her absolute limits if we're going to win this. I'm going to go ahead and curb my expectations ahead of time and set some goals and expectations for myself that I would like to win. That would be ideal. Not sure if we can pull it off. It would take pretty much everything I've got. And I'm not sure I'm willing to push that hard and risk losing everything. So if we podium, that's my goal. I just want to finish on the podium. If we podium, I'll be very happy with those results. That being said, we need to get to it. Man, I was cool up until this point. Now the pre-race jitters are getting to me. Hands are starting to shake a little bit. Palms are starting to sweat a little bit. Whew, okay. No big deal. We did this yesterday, and we did well. There's no reason to be concerned. There's no reason to be scared. No reason to be nervous. This is our destiny. We can do this. Alright. Come on, car. Motor sounds good. We're ready. Just a matter of driving to the starting line, getting to it, straight into it. No sense in delaying. So far, so good. Gearbox seems to be holding. Tires feel okay. Suspension is present. Brakes are yes. I mean, what more could you ask for from a stock Satsuma? See, this is why I do this. Had I not, I wouldn't have seen those two cars coming from behind. Because I can't be bothered to take my hand off the controller to turn the camera to see behind me, because it's so hard to do. I really wish I could map the right stick to look so I could look around, but it's just not possible, which is sad. Fix it, Topless. If by some off chance you ever see this video, please fix it, or at least put it in my winter car. That would be an incredible upgrade. Can you guys tell I'm trying to distract myself from the jitters? Because I am. The ever-present thought is now creeping into the foreground that this could be it. This could be the final episode. If I lose focus for a second, if I make one terrible mistake, and we go caterwauling off into the trees, even with a helmet and a harness, could spell doom. I don't want the playthrough to be done. I must focus. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Why am I more nervous today? Why does stage 2 always make me so nervous? Stick around to find out in this exciting episode of My Summer Car Hardcore Playthrough. Special Rally Edition, Stage 2. Before we get started, I'd just like to say if you enjoy this video, please leave a like as it helps me to grow the channel and get the videos recommended to others. And make sure you've got the bell clicked for notifications so you know you knew. So I'm Scottish now. So you knew when a new video gets uploaded. Aye. And if you haven't already, please subscribe as you don't want to miss out. There's probably going to be more episodes, I hope. Knock on wood. Cross my fingers. Hope to die. All that stuff. Cast off the voodoo hexes. Alright. Enough stalling. We gotta get to the race. Let's do this. Ooh, okay. This is it, boys. Wish me good luck and Godspeed as well. Oh, man. Woo. We survived. Oh, my God. Mr. Torvaka. Why would he walk out in front of us? What a maniac. That might have just cost us our position. Well, only one way to find out. Let's have a look and see how he did. That felt kind of slow. The stock suspension is really holding us back. There are so many rough sections I had to lift because the rear end was threatening to come out of line. Oh, come on, helmet. There we go. Alright. Moments of truth. How did we fare? I'm nervous, guys. Let's have a look. 4th place. Okay, I'll take it. It wasn't a podium like I'd hoped, but for our first race with a stock Satsuma, that is not too bad. That's heartbreaking. We were 1 second. A little over a second off of the guy on 3rd. Man. Come on. Either way, I think that's deserving of a couple of victory beers. Victory in that, not that we won, but that we survived. The car's in one piece and the engine didn't blow. That was another fear of mine. I was almost certain the motor wasn't going to survive this. Our parts have to be in such terrible condition. Like, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared to check. She's definitely going to need oil. I can tell. It was running a little weird at the end there. Okay, well, how? That's very surprising. Tell you what, we'll let it cool down and then we'll check the coolant. I'm not going to make that mistake and kill myself that way. But I mean, we should be proud of how we did. Look who we're up against. These are actual rally cars, like real cars with horsepower. Ow, man, he got a little beat up. They all did, actually. Must be nice to have the money to redo the bodywork on your car after every single race. Just saying. Anyway, we did a good job. I'm happy with those results. Now the question is, what do we do with the rest of our day? See, I doubt it's cool enough to check. Oh yeah, nowhere near. We are absolutely broke. 156 marks, and that's got to get us through until we can turn in the advertisement jobs to Timo tomorrow. No, we should have enough coolant to get home. We'll handle that when we get there. I'm not going to wait around all day for the radiator temperature to drop. Hi-ho, silver! So you know what we can do on the way home is go to the landfill and pick up those juice containers in order to prepare for selling another batch of Kill You to Drunk Man in the future. We'll probably do that and maybe get started on the next batch of Kill You and call it a day. This one went pretty well. I'm actually very happy the car is still in one piece. Although I'm looking at our fuel level now, and I'm wondering if we have enough fuel to get home. I mean, we should. It should be fine. As long as we're not hot dogging it out here. Ah, yes, the landfill. Everyone's favorite. Hopefully that bee leaves us alone today. While we load these up really quick. Try to make this quick. I wonder if we have enough of these juice containers now to sell all the Kill You to Junkman? Freudian slip there. Drunk Man. Or if we're going to have to buy a couple more. I want to say 20 is the maximum amount. That is... That little... I cannot talk today. 20 is the maximum amount of these you can fill off of one brew, or one batch of Kill You. But I could be wrong. I should have been counting these. If we don't have enough, we've definitely got close to enough. Ah, maybe not. I don't think that was 20. It's a missing one somewhere. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not gonna try to count them in the car. Actually, what time is it? Is the rally over? Not quite. We might be chased by rally cars on our way home. Well, that's not good. We should probably just head home, unless you guys can think of something else we can do in the meantime to keep us off the back roads until the race ends. Nah, we should just head home anyway. We're really low on fuel. There there we go. See, I'm starting to practice my e-brake turns. There's those two flat right turns or flat left turns, depending on which way you're coming in the rally race. And if you try to slow down and take them normally, it wastes a bunch of time. It's better to just do an e-brake turn and pull through like that. But I'm not good at it, so I need all the practice I can get. Because that technique right there will probably shave off 2 to 4 seconds per race, depending on how quickly you're able to negotiate those using it. It's just hard to get the rhythm down. If you undercorrect, you're going to go shooting off the road, and if you overcorrect, well, the car's going to turn around in place, and that's even worse than slowing down for the corner. And then there's the matter of timing it correctly. Yeah, I think we're going to be chased by rally cars. As much as I hate to admit it, they're definitely faster than I am. So, yeah, we might get ourselves into a little trouble if I don't hurry. But now that I'm not racing, I can talk to you guys a little bit while I'm driving through the course. There are a couple sections, like right... No, it wasn't this one. I think it's this corner right here, where if you come around here, the camber is bad there on the left side. And if you don't take that slow with stock suspension, that'll really upset the car. Like a lot of these, I want to be flat out, but I can't due to the limitations of the suspension. Because it'll spin you right round. Like we need to upgrade. I think the suspension would probably be a better first upgrade than anything else, short of the radiator, which is essential. But I feel like I could make a much faster time on this with just a little bit better suspension. Because even this section, I've got to go so slow. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That was a hard hit. Oh, I didn't think there was a giant rut in the ground there. I think we're okay. Yeah, the car's not pulling one way or the other. I think we're alright. Man, that's stressful, though. Not again! Not again! Oh my God! I didn't even hear him coming! He didn't even blow the whistle! Why is just simply driving home more dangerous than racing in a rally? Hey, at least I was able to dodge it this time and we still have our windshield. Oh man, this game is stressful. This day, every episode, things just go wrong. They go so right for a little while and then they just go so wrong. Uh-oh. Somebody wrecked spectacularly. And took out some spectators by the looks of things. That's not good. Yep, see, you undershoot, you're in the ditch. I really need to practice that technique more. Nervous of the train. Traumatized once again. I think that's the third close call we've had with the train so far this series. Probably second worst in terms of risk. I mean, there's the one with the van where I stopped way short and made that clickbait thumbnail, which I regret deeply to this day. And there's the one where we lost the windshield and somehow survived and should have been dead, which was extreme on the severity scale. And then this one, which was a near miss. So, yeah. I think the train is my most dangerous? What am I trying to say? The greatest danger to me at this point in this game is trains. Oh, the irony. I got my start on YouTube playing Rio Valley. I'll never go back. Not now. The trauma is too great. Would stop and check for bills, but let's be honest with ourselves, there's no way I'm paying it. Whew, we survived Rally Day, Part 2. And we're finally home again. Was I doing kill you? That's right. I don't even remember what we did with the kill you bucket. There it is. Memory serves, there's still a little bit in there. I think. Yeah, maybe one more container full. 2 more containers full. Yep, that's all of it. So we are short 2 containers for kill you. Got it. Get old Jones out of here. Maybe. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. There you go, buddy. Welcome home. And you know what? Just so I don't run out of fuel on the way back to town, we'll put a little gas in. Just a little bit. I'm aware this is a strange pouring technique, but it works. It just works. So I don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood. So we gotta check the coolant as soon as the motor cools down. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead, start an expect batch, kill you. Gonna do old Uncle C-Mag's special kill you recipe. Secret kill you recipe. This is the boring part. You have to find something to do while the bucket takes forever to fill. I don't know what to do while the bucket fills. And done. After literally 2 minutes of waiting and 30 liters of water, got your bucket. Set your bucket down on the ground. Yeast, sugar, 1 part yeast, 6 parts sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Secure your bucket lid. Shake it up. I don't think you actually have to, but I like to do it. Get the old microbes started. Get the old bacterias doing their thing. We'll leave this guy right here. In a second, it'll start making little bubbly noises. So you know your Kilyu's brewing. Just realized I'm incredibly hungry. We are basically out of food. I don't want to eat the sausages just yet. Hey, you know what we could do? Let's see what time it is. 5 p.m. No. No! 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 I forgot fuses again. Forgot them. Again. How? How could this happen? Guys, please. Just please. Spam comment fuses in the comments. I need it. I need the help. I'm incompetent. I'm incapable of remembering fuses. Even though the car, our Satsuma, is sponsored by fuses, I forgot fuses. How could I forget fuses? Okay, I think our temp is low enough. Check the radiator. Really quickly. I'm honestly shocked we still have that much coolant left in there. Then again, today, for some reason, it didn't spit up at all, even though I was pushing the car a little bit harder than yesterday. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll take it. I will take it. Such a good little Satsuma. This is going to be a big week for us. We got a lot of work to do to the car. Get her ready. You know what? It's only 5 p.m. What we could do is... Nah. We won't do it. We'll call it a day. I think we should just call it a day before I get into more shenanigans. Oh yeah, there's the bloopy noises. Bloopy, the bubbly noise. Take care of our bars and we'll end the episode. Just like to say to you guys, it's been a real wild ride so far. And I've had a really good time making these videos and hanging out with you guys. And I'm glad and impressed and happy that we finally got to get through the rally together. Even though we didn't win, we survived and the car is in one piece, and that is a victory in itself. And I'm looking forward to doing more episodes because we didn't die. And I honestly kind of thought we were going to die. Stage 2 on the rally is something I've always struggled with a lot. And it usually ends with me flipping through the air and in a tree, coming through hill country, or wiping out like 15 to 20 spectators, coming over that crest of the hill there. So yeah, I'm very happy to be able to keep on making these videos, at least for a little while longer. We're really tempting the Reaper now as we're doing more and more dangerous stuff. So I think we'll end it there for today. As always, thank you guys so much for spending the time with me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. C-Mag out.